I am on the way to pick up this front axle Dana, get it for the Jeep, get it picked up. I wanted to take the truck this morning, but the truck, after multiple tries, didn't want to start. So what I did is I cleaned all the contractor tools out of this van. We're gonna make it all work. So I just showed up to James's house here. He's actually the owner of Off-Road Rehab. Yes, he owns that. That you can see around town here in Windsor a little bit. He's been having this for a bunch of years now, but he's parting this out. So yeah, he's gonna be able to hook me up. He's got a lot of used parts here, but we're gonna be starting the build with the axle. So he's got an axle back here that is gonna fit and it's gonna work. So we're gonna start with that one right there. He's also got my fenders, he's got my rad cradle, he's got my sway bar links and other few front end parts. And anything that he doesn't have used, he's gonna actually be able to give to me new. So being that he owns Off-Road Rehab, he is going to be setting me up here. Cool. So how long have you been building that one for? Really? So I remember seeing it, I think when it was first done, yeah, about 4 or 5 months ago. Did you drive it around a lot? Or
yeah.
you just...
Yeah, no, normally I drive it around quite a bit. You recording me?
Yeah, for sure. So that's James. James is the owner of Off-Road Rehab. He's gonna be helping me a lot with this build here. As you can see, he's really good at building Jeeps. He's got that one, and he's had that one for a while. He's gonna be partying that one out now. As you can see, there's already a big old storage area of parts. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of money to be spending in this stuff, guys. Here we go. Are those special sweaters for Off-Road Rehab?
What's that?
The COVID-19.
Oh, yeah, I make all my own clothing.
Dope, bro.
So I can put whatever I want on. I got some pretty good ones, and some ones that probably can't be shown on camera. A private collection.
Hell yeah. James knows a lot about Jeeps, and he's been doing this for right about 40 years. So the situation that I'm in right now is my Jeep just doesn't want to start. I've put the battery up to it, I've reset the ECU, I've done the IOD sensors, but I can't seem to get this thing to start. So when I was talking to James, I figured I could take advantage of some of his experiences, and maybe he's got a solution for me. So the thing is though, like the fuel pump engages.
Yes, but it's the starting circuit that's not. So right. I would make sure that there's no safety switch relay that allows it not to restart after a rollover or an accident. And you have to Google that. The old cars used to have one where it'd be like underneath the seat. It just literally you push in a button and it reset it.
Right. There was IOD, the IOD. That's what I did for the IOD and that other little yellow thing. Is I clicked those up and
right.
then I turn it over and it says no fuse, and I put them back in and that didn't do anything either.
Right.
So I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. But I'm probably gonna end up doing a jumper wire to the solenoid just to see if it turns. And I wouldn't even want to turn it for more than 5 seconds, just because it has that hole in the oil pan. I don't want to run it without oil, but I just want to hear it and see it run. But my main concern was what I solved yesterday was more or less just turning over the motor with a wrench, because I'm like, I don't want to get this front axle and all this other crap right now and be X amount of thousands in and then have to tear it all apart again to get this engine out.
Right.
So yeah, engine turns, so that's good. 50,000 kilometers.
Don't even talk to me.
Is it insane?
We can't even be friends.
Is it insane? For the rest of the day, we're gonna head out of here, and I'm gonna see what I can get accomplished done with this build. So cash is in hand. James is happy. I'm happy. If I have any questions, I'll ask you in the future. But
Absolutely.
have a good one, man. We'll be in contact for sure.
See you, man.
All right. Alright guys, so we're leaving James's house here, owner of Off-Road Rehab. He was able to really hook me up with some used parts on a budget. First of all, axle. I couldn't get the axle quoted for less than $1,500. I looked at 6 or 7 junkyards that were outsourcing all around Ontario and all around Michigan, anywhere that's drivable distance, and that was anywhere between $1,000 to $3,000 for an axle, and it would have had to drive. And he was able to hook me up for one. 500 bucks, there we go, along with the control arms that connect the axle to the frame by the doors, sway bar links, and fenders. So I got all that for 800 bucks, which I think is a really good deal. The fenders are green and my Jeep's red, so I'm gonna have to sand them, prep them, paint them, and get them color matched. But this is a steal of a deal. 800 bucks for all this stuff, and he's got all the parts that I need that I can't find used, and everything that I can find new. So it's gonna be great. All right, so got her home, got her here. Now we gotta get that axle in there so we can tear apart that one and put whatever parts we have to recycle on that one, so we may as well take all the parts out. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching this video of the 2015 Jeep Wrangler project. In the next video, I'm going to be transferring all the parts from the old axle that I took off the Jeep onto the new axle depending on the condition, and we're going to be putting that axle on the Jeep. So stay tuned, subscribe, like the video if you want to see more, and we'll see you in the next one.